Sehano bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahe tejasvinavati tamastu mave vishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
बहुत अच्छा. Thank you, Diana, for nice prayer. Today we will be talking about a very, very special Shastra. Shastra, not accurately translated as a scripture, but more deep meaning. So, this Shastra name is Tattva Bodha. You can see on your screen, on one side, the photograph of Adi Shankaracharya. Many of you know the history of Adi Shankaracharya. He left his body at the age of 32, but it is said that he gave hundreds of Shastra, authentic knowledge to the mankind. One of the most special and prominent incarnation in Indian history. Hmm? So, Tattva Bodha, the meaning is knowing the supreme knowledge. This is a very small booklet, but it is giving a very good outline of small questions like what is Atma, like this kind of question, and then answer. Let us see how it is now. It is surrendered whatever work I was trying to do. It is all with the grace of my Gurudev Swami Paramanand Guruji Maharaj. He is now 85 plus and is still dedicated and devoted to entire Karma Yoga for the wellness of mankind. And then he also blessed with his blessings on this work when we were doing this work translation. So he gave his words of great wisdom. Now, today we talk chapter 1, introduction of this small book, but very, very special and full of essence and power. So, the first in this is they say Prakaran Grantha. Prakaran Grantha means something which is talking about various terms which are used in yoga and Vedanta. Prakaran Granth is normally talk like that. It's a systematic way of asking the question and replying the answer. That is the Prakarana Grantha. This is a very good work. We'll go through and we'll see that how it is really going to help us. And Adi Shankaracharya is said to be the Jnana Avatar. Jnana Avatar means incarnation of Lord Shiva in the form of true knowledge. So Adi Shankaracharya is said to be the Jnana Avatar of Lord Shiva. And he's one of the great Shasta. Shasta means the master who knows. Then how one can go about supreme knowledge, that is being guided in this text for the beginners, those who really want to go deeper into yoga and Vedanta, to make a good foundation. What could be the foundation? One can really go through and understanding this powerful scripture. In Mundak Upanishad, there is a question asked by Shaunak to Agni Angiras. There was the Rishi Angira. That what is that? After that, you know everything. Means once you know something, then you need not to know anything more. What is that? So this is something called as true knowledge or the ultimate knowledge. And here in this introduction, Adi Shankaracharya talks about the traditional way of systematic fourfold Anubandha Chatushtayam. You can see here Anubandha Chatushtayam, the word is used here. Adi Shankaracharya introduced Tattva Bodha in a traditional and systematic fourfold manner. Fourfold manner in Sanskrit is called Anubandha Chatushtayam. So, what is that fourfold? The first, in the beginning, what they say are the person who is receiving your knowledge, is he or she eligible, adhikari or not? Number two, Vishayam. What is the subject? Main subject which is being dealt here. It is to be cleared. Vishayam. Number three, what very important is the what is goal? What is the aim? What is the purpose of your this book or knowledge or the talk what you are doing? And fourth is the relationship, sambandhanam. Means what is the relationship of your talks with the subject or with the goal, or what you are talking, is it relevant or irrelevant? So this is called as Anubandha Chatushtayam, means whatever talks in the book is precisely spoken on these four grounds, revolving and evolving around the four. This has been going on in tradition for thousands of years. That is what we see in many of our ancient Upanishads or the text which are thousands of years old. Then we go further. The same thing has been explained here. Adhikari, Vishayam, Prayojanam, Sambandhanam. Who is eligible? You cannot give the knowledge to a person who is not really ready or who is not yet eligible. Now, to a high school student, you cannot teach doctorate or master's knowledge. High school guy need basic knowledge up to the school level. That is what we have to understand. If a person who is not yet ready, then who is the eligible? The question answer will come in the further chapters. We will see that. Now here, what we see is a tradition in all the ancient scriptures of yoga and Vedanta. In Indian traditional system, any book they started or any auspicious work they started, all the masters, yogis, mahayogis, rishis, maharishis, what they used to have a tradition. What was the tradition? Mangalacharan, means first starting with the prayer to the Guru, totally surrender and expressing the divine grace, blessings from the Guru. So first they surrender to the Guru, then they start their work. Here you can see, it is here, Vasudevendra. In Sanskrit you can see here it is a Adi Shankaracharya. He is said to be the incarnation of Lord Shiva's knowledge. Still, on such a top position, he was having the Guru. And in his this work, we can see first he is bowing down to his Guru. Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum Mumukshanam Hitarthaya Tattva Bodho Aviyate. Now, what Adi Shankaracharya is saying, I am going down to the Guru and I am with your grace, I am telling this knowledge of Tattva Bodha, the supreme knowledge, to the Mumukshu, means the people who are really interested in knowing. He is not telling this knowledge to everybody. The person who is interested to go to watch a movie or to watch some football game, it is his or her choice. You cannot stop a guy who is going to watch football match. Hey, don't go to football match. I want to teach you Tattva Bodha or yoga, that fellow is not the right candidate for your knowledge in those moments. Later on, maybe. So here, what he says, that the fellow who is ready and who is eligible, who is capable. This is the chapter 1 completed. Here you can see such a small chapter, but very special chapter for all of us to know that do we have the eligibility, or are we teaching this yoga knowledge to a person? Is he or she eligible or not? Let us see how we will be finding the eligibility in the next chapter. This is beautiful. The chapter 2 name itself is Adhikari, means eligibility. So here in this chapter, what Adi Shankaracharya is explaining, that who is eligible, whom you will call the fellow is eligible or not. This is something very interesting. That then what they say, that their person should have the 4 basic sadhan chatushtaya. You can see 4-fold qualifications or perfections. In Sanskrit, they say sadhan chatushtayam. So 4-fold sadhan, 4-fold qualification, 4-fold perfection, 4-fold basic understanding. If a person has got 4-fold, then person is eligible for this higher knowledge. What are those 4? Instead of going here, we will come directly to the shloka. Sadhan chatushtaya sampan adhikari nama. Now in first shloka, Adi Shankaracharya is saying the fellow who is having or who is equipped with 4 qualifications, those wisdom, 4 basic wisdoms, those 4 basic wisdom will make the fellow entitled to know the supreme knowledge, and that supreme knowledge is capable of liberation, capable of moksha. So this is the first shloka. You can see number 1. Then number 2, question number 2. Which are 4 qualification? Sadhan chatushtayam kim in Sanskrit. वह 4 साधन कौन से? Which are 4 qualification? This is question number 2. Number 3. Now in number 3, shloka number 3, Adi Shankaracharya is giving those 4 qualification. Nitya anitya vastu viveka in Sanskrit. Iham mutrartha phala bhog viragah shama adi shat sampatti mumukshatva cheti. So let us see the meaning here about this shloka. These 4 qualification or 4 basic requirements. Number 1 is vivek. Vivek in Sanskrit. In English, it is wisdom. What is wisdom? Which can differentiate between temporary and permanent. Always remember this. Vivek. It is higher than buddhi. It is higher than intellect. Then second, vairagya, detachment towards bhoga, towards the experience of enjoyment or suffering of this mundane world and beyond. Number 2. Number 3, shat sampatti, 6 treasures, assets, including sham, regulation of mind. And number 4 is mumukshutva, deep desire of liberation. Now, if you have a deep desire, there is a one here. Many times I say, average person has got many questions, desires, expectation. But what is this mumukshutva? One is simple question. If answer is given, is fine. If answer is not given, it is fine. Simple question. Second is inquiry. Real inquiry. That person really want to ask something. Number 3 is mumukshutva, is a deep fiery inquiry, that you got a fire inside to know about the true self. That is called mumukshutva. This is what is the fourfold qualification we are talking. Adi Shankaracharya explain each of these qualification in detail when we'll go further. So Adi Shankaracharya is saying in shloka number 4, Nitya Anitya Vastu Viveka Ka. What is Viveka? Then he gives the answer. First question, what is Viveka? Then answer is discrimination between Nitya, Nitya means permanent, real, and Anitya, that is impermanent, unreal. This is called Vivek. This is what is the answer given by Adi Shankaracharya. Then in shloka number 5, what he is saying, Nitya Vastresha Vabra Tadyatrikta Sarvam Nityam Ayameva Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. What is this meaning? In English, only Brahman is Nitya. Who is permanent? Only Brahman, not Brahma. Brahma and Brahman, there is a difference. Brahma can be temporary. Brahma can have a life. Brahman is beyond life. Brahman is not confined to a form or place. It is formless. It is omnipresent. It is omnipotent. And it is beyond birth and death, but eternal. So only Brahman is Nitya. All remaining is Anitya. Anitya means impermanent. And to realize what is this Nitya and Anitya, this power of discrimination between the two is called Viveka. That is, in English we translate it as Vivek as wisdom. Then shloka number 6, Adi Shankaracharya is asking, Viragaha Kaha. What is virag? What is detachment? This is now question. Now in shloka number 7, he is giving the answer. Iha swarga bhogeshu ichha rahityam. That means desirelessness for bhoga. Now this Sanskrit word bhoga, it has no accurate English translation. Bhoga is a word which can be either enjoying or suffering. But in English we do not have one word. In Sanskrit we have one word. So what they say, that this human life, people are busy in bhoga. They are not in yoga. Bhoga means you are either suffering or you are enjoying, but you are not in yoga. Yoga means oneness with the higher, oneness with the supreme. So desirelessness for bhog in this mundane world and beyond is called viraga. This is detachment. Even in the heaven, there is no attachment. This is what is the beauty here. Then Shama Sadhan Sampatti Ka, shloka number 8. Which are the 6 resources including Shama, regulation of the mind? Now this is a question. Adi Shankaracharya is giving the question and simultaneously giving the answer. Now, this is the beauty of this Tattva Bodha. Very, very powerful and very simple scripture, Shastra gifted to mankind. Then he is now explaining. Shamo dam uparama stitiksha shraddha. Ksha, shraddha or samadhan. Now, the 6 things are given. Shama, Dhamma, Uparama, and then Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhana. This is something very beautifully given. These are the six powerful assets which they call Shat Sampatti. Shat is a Sanskrit word. From Shat, English has taken six. So this is many of the alphabets, many of the counting which are in Sanskrit. Dvi is two, three is three in Sanskrit. So they are all coming, many of them are coming, originate from Sanskrit, coming into the English. So Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhana. So these are the Shat Sampatti. Let us see what Adi Shankaracharya talking about these all six one by one. Shabhakah Mano Nigraha. Now, Sham, what is Sham? Now, he's first putting in the same shloka, Shamakah Mano Nigraha. What is Sham? Then regulation or mastery of the mind is called Sham. This is number one. So, this once you attain the mastery of the mind, it is the asset. It is the powerful treasure of your life to attain the liberation or the moksha. Number 11, question number 11. Dam kaha chakshuradi bahir indriya nigraha. So what is dama? Regulation or mastery of external senses, including eyes, is called dama. Now, what is happening with the mind? Mind is wandering everywhere. Mind is having all kind of problems. But once you master the mind, it is called sham. Now senses are wandering here and there. Eyes want to see this, tongue want to taste that, ears want to listen the music, skin want to have a comfortable situation and position, and so on. So what they are saying, Dhamma means regulation or mastery of external senses. Hmm. Then Uparama Kaha. Now Uparam, what is Uparama? Swadharmanusthana Bheva. So in shloka number 12, Adi Shankaracharya says in Tattva Bodha, follow self-dharma, follow the self-duties blissfully. That is called Uparama. If you are following others' dharma, that is not Uparama. Normally, what we are trying to do in our life, we are trying to correct others. We are trying to pinpoint the mistakes of others. That is not the Uparama. So Uparama is self-dharma. Krishna also said in Gita, Swadharme nidhanam shreya paradharmo bhayavaha. It means the one who is established in the self is already liberated, opens the gateways of liberation. So here Adi Shankaracharya has put that as Uparama, one of the treasure of human beings or of your life. Then Titiksha ka, what is Titiksha? Shitoshna, Sukha Dukkhadi, Sahishnu, Tvam. That is what is the meaning. Patience towards odds, like hot, cold, happiness, sorrow, and something. That is called titiksha. Now, this is something very important in human life. Whenever something odd happens, people are out of their mind. They start blowing not only their own life, but they start blowing their others also. For example, if you are in the family person has got some more idea, you got some other idea, and what you are trying to tell others, be patient, but they are not, then they explode, you explode. So when the explosion is there in the family, imbalance starts. And when there's imbalance, this is not titiksha. Titiksha is there. You listen, you express yourself in a balanced way. Do not react or overreact. Reaction may be there, but not overreact. Like say if it is cold, wear proper clothes. It is not like that, oh, I am observing titiksha, So whether it is hot or cold, it doesn't makes me any difference. But nature is playing its role. If it is too cold and you don't wear proper clothes, you will catch cold. So that is not the meaning here. Here that you are balancing yourself. You are in the state of balance. Then Shraddha Kodrashi. So Shraddha, what is Shraddha? What is Shraddha? What is trust? Shraddha, Guru Vedantam, Vakyadishu Vishwasa Shraddha. Full trust in the Guru and the words of Vedanta is called Shraddha. Now, this is one of the treasure of human life. Many people say that, oh, I don't trust. So if you don't trust means it has a one another meaning also, that you don't trust yourself, then how you can trust others? Trust is an expansion of your inner to the outer. And then top of that, here they say full trust in the Guru and the words of Vedanta is called Shraddha. This is your one of the most important treasure, what we call Shat Sampatti. Now, Samadhanam Kim. What is Samadhan? Shloka number 15. Chitte Kagrata. Concentration or one-pointedness of the mind is called Samadhana. When your mind is not wavering, mind is not wandering, mind is not here and there, mind is not stuck in the garbage, useless negativity and all that. So when your mind is having the power of concentration, that is called Samadhana. And this Samadhan is also one of your asset, Shat Sampatti among the six. Then Mumukshutvam Kim. What is Mumukshutvam? This is what is the question. 16, Shloka number 16. What is Mumukshutvam? Mokshem Bhuyada Iti Chaha. Deepest desire to attain moksha is called mumukshutvam. Moksha means liberation. Now, what is moksha here? Right now, we are stuck in our own mind. Whatever we know, we think that that is the final, rest all is garbage. This is not moksha. You are free from the mind itself, opens the gateways of liberation. Whenever you are stuck with one or the other ideology, philosophy, teachings, or some objects of the world, mundane world, those all are binding, those all are bondage. When you are free from all the bondages, including your ego, it will open the gateways of liberation. The deeper meaning of liberation means no more birth, death. You are free from the cycle of birth and death. Then, Et Sadhan Chatushtayam. Now here, the chapter 2, Adi Shankaracharya concludes that these are the 4 qualifications or 4 means. After having these 4 means, one person is pre-qualified for realization of the higher knowledge, for realization of the supreme truth. This is what is the 8th sadhan chatushtayam. Here we conclude chapter 2 of Tattva Bodha. Now, if you want to understand it in detail, each question can be expanded in detail. Each question may be answered in more with some examples. But here, the concept of this scripture, this Shastra, is very clear that in each question, one line answer. Now, as a yoga aspirant, you are supposed to know all these questions as well as answers. For example, you are teaching yoga to somebody and somebody is asking some question to you. Are you in position to answer? So you should be in position to answer the questions when these are asked. Be more deep and clear about these Tattva Bodha. Now, anybody got any question? Please feel free to ask before we do small experiment.
Guruji, can I ask?
Yes, please go ahead.
I'm still a bit confused. Sorry for the background. I'm still confused how to differentiate between moksha and samadhi.
Okay. Samadhi is the state. There may be the 10 different levels of samadhi. It is not the ultimate. Samadhi is not the final goal of human life. There are 4 goals of human life said. Purushartha we call. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. The 4th is Moksha. Moksha can be attained after Samadhi. So Samadhi is one of the steps towards Moksha. Any other question?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
I have a question regarding this Shat Sampatti,
Yes.
Samapatti. Actually, is it the basic requirement for Bhakti Yoga also? Because I have read it in Bhakti Yoga for Sadhana Chatusya. So I'm a bit confused that in Vedanta also the same thing. Or is it the overall requirement?
Manyasa Anand. Shat Sampatti is treasure for anything you apply in your life. Even when you want to go for a job, these all 6 are required. If you want to get success in your job, if you want to have a success in your life, these Shat Sampatti are something very important. Only one thing you can understand very clearly here in Shat Sampatti. Let me again open this Shat Sampatti. The 6th one, Mumukshutva. Mumukshutva can be turned into, if you are on a job, then yes, Mumukshutva means knowing the deep. It can be modified a little bit. Otherwise, if at large you see, Shat Sampatti in our daily successful life is very important. But whether it is Bhakti Yoga or Jnana Yoga, it is the same process. Bhakti Yoga also want devotion. If you have no devotion, how can you go for that? So it is required. I would say everywhere it is important.
Guruji, one thing more, that Samadhana and Sama, they appear to be same, like mastery, regulate the mind and focus, or ekagra, means we think there are 6 senses and 11th is mind. So how
Samadhan means solution, that you are trying to get out the answer to the problem. It is going to give you the answer when you are present. That will be the Samadhan. And what is your another point you are comparing it Samadhan with?
Shama, the first one.
Sham means that you are holding it, you are pressing it, you are controlling it. Sham means controlling it. Okay. How will you master?
So
Like
Guruji,
say, mind wants to eat chocolate, but you are stopped. Why you cannot eat chocolate? 2 ways. One, you said that it is not good for me. You understand that. Number 2, doctor has told you I have a diabetes. So this is a shama in a way, 2 options. Third sham is possible when you are not interested. It is there. Now money is lying in front of you for somebody else money. Money has not written anything that this money belongs to you or this money belongs to Ma Ivania. No, this money is there without anybody's claiming the property. You will not pick up. Why you don't pick up? Because of the sham. You have control. No one was watching you. You were alone. You could have picked up the money and kept in the pocket. but because of the sham, you have not picked up. That is what it happens. All right. Any other question? Anybody?
One only small question.
Yeah,
Like
go ahead.
Shama,
Go ahead.
you said Shama is a control and Samadhan is basically when overall
Solution.
their mind get focus or solution we get.
Solution.
So
Yes.
there are the stages which I applied practically, like I want to leave caffeine or tea. So first, can we apply those stages in it? That first, when you see, you feel urge for it. That second, you control it by making it away. Then third one is even if it comes in front of you, don't have that urge. So is it something like that? Because Shama is when we control the senses, then automatically mind follow the senses, it get regulated.
See,
So I actually studied in
yeah.
Vairagya.
Okay.
This
Let me
is the
let
same.
me explain you your confusion of what I could understand. It's a very natural process, and they are linked with each other. First thing, what you are having the shama, that let the thought doesn't come. What is not yours. So let that thought doesn't come. When that thought is not coming, you are free. For example, you are committed in your family. My mother, my brother, my sister, my husband, my wife, my daughter, my sister. So all these are male or female. But there is a very clear understanding that my relations are this. So there will be no other thought coming in the human mind when you are restricted with the shama, that no desires are overpowering the opposite. Whereas in animals, opposite, male or female, they don't have this sham or they don't have samadha. They don't have any control on the senses. Whereas in human beings, we have that power of shama. We can apply. That's something which it should not come in my mind at first place. So I will be free from that. Okay. Any other question? All right. Let us now do a very small experiment. Today you will be doing simple program, bringing your both the fingers in Jnana Mudra like this on your knees. Keep them on your knees and make your eyes up in Shambhavi Mudra, putting them focus on your third eye. No other movement. Simple sit, total focus at your third eye. Body will be like a statue. We are going to talk here Sham Dam, the Shat Sampatti, what we had been just speaking here, how we observe one by one. Total focus, absolutely no movements in the body. First, physical body will be statue. Eyes will be focused between your eyebrows, shoulders relaxed, body relaxed, ears relaxed, temples relaxed. Take out your glasses and now breathing will also be very subtle. As if breathing comes in without sound, breath goes out without sound. It is like a statue. Any sound coming in the family, because we all are in the family, which should not distract you. When it is not distracting you, then something very powerful is happening. Dam is happening. That means regulatory or the mastery of external senses. Right now, you are practicing Dhamma when you are not reacting to outer sounds. Today, I will not be playing any music also. You will be just present in the center of your eyebrows. Mastery of your external senses, Dham. And the Shama, regulation or the mastery of mind. Mind, if it comes any thought, bring it at the point, center point of your eyebrows. Let any thought dissolve into your third eye. And you are now going into your own self duty. Right now, your duty is meditation. So this is Uparama. It is happening. You are not talking or thinking about anything else. You are fully focused. Uparam. Very deep Uparam. And you have patience now. Patience, whether good or bad, happy or sorrow, it is titiksha. You are not moving, you are balanced. Shitoshna, sukha dukkhadi sahishnutvam is titiksha. And shraddha, full devotion, full trust in the Guru, in the Vedanta Vakya, Guru Vakya, not in the mind's Vakya. Vakya means talk. You have full trust in Guru's teaching, talking, not the mind's teaching or mind's talking. Total Shraddha. This is called Shraddha. Full trust, Vishwasa, and concentration, mind, Samadhan, solution coming automatically. Now doing nothing. You are fully present at your third eye. Body is like a temple, and in the temple you are fully present, going nowhere but within yourself. You are already at the destination. Just be present and present. Absolutely no movement, no movements, but you are fully present. Be present as much as you are. Sometime the breath become very slow. Sometime there may be some pressure in your eyes, or some itching in your eyes, or some pain in your forehead or in your eyes. No reaction. No reaction. Absolutely no reaction. You are there. Very good. Very good. No reaction. When there is no reaction, there is a sham, there is dam, there is uparama, there is titiksha, there is shraddha, there is samadha. Shat sampatti. Be present. Doing nothing, going nowhere but within yourself. Be present and present. Total presence, full presence, absolute presence, total awakening at your third eye, not moving here and there. A statue, divine statue, blissful statue, be present. Full presence, total presence. Very good. Divine presence. Allow it. Whatever happens, allow it. And slowly, slowly, let your eyes close. Relax your forehead, but be present in the forehead. Outer sounds, absolutely no reaction, no disturbances from outer sounds. Very good. Divine blessings and blissful moments. Observe those moments. Watch and witness. See these divine powers, Shakti, inner balancing. Shat Sampatti is happening. Observe the Shat Sampatti. Observe the six treasures which are happening. Sham, Dam. It is happening. Automatically, mastery of mind is happening. You are not trying, no efforts, no pressure, no suppression. Automatically, mastery is happening. When you are not reacting, automatically senses mastery is happening. Automatically uparama is happening. You are establishing within yourself without efforts. Only your presence. Presence does not mean that doing something. It is happening. You are within. You are in harmony. When you are in harmony and you are within is uparama. Titikshaha. Titiksha is happening. Patience towards odds like hot or cold, happiness or sorrow. If there is any sounds coming in the family or some family member or surrounding are doing something wrong or making sounds, you have no reaction. You are having patience. You are balanced. You are having presence and patience. Beautiful titiksha. Shraddha. You are listening to the Vani, to the sound, to the words of Guru and words of Vedanta with full belief that leads you towards Shraddha, full trust that my knowledge towards Vedanta, Yoga, and the Guru is fully trusted. I will be going in the right, correct, absolutely right direction with the guidance of Vedanta, Yoga, and the Guru. Full trust, Shraddha. Shraddha is happening. Samadhana. Full mind is now balanced. Mind is concentrated without efforts. You are not wandering here and there. Then automatically mumukshutva is happening. Automatically, the power of mind is heading towards knowing the inner self. You are already knowing outer world. Now you are heading towards inner world. The divine, powerful world is the divine Shakti. See the divine Shakti, blissful, graceful Shakti. It is happening. You are not doing anything anymore. Very good. Be present and present and see the joy, feel the joy, witness the joy. Allow it and absolutely effortless. No choice, choiceless. Your presence is taking you towards your true self, going closer to your true self. Let it happen. बहुत अच्छा, very good. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Automatically. Now Vivek is flowing. Discrimination between Nitya and Nitya is coming. Viveka. Very good. Detachment is happening. Vairag is happening. Shat Sampatti is happening. Let it happen. Beautiful. Divineness. Very nice. Continue divine grace with full relaxation. And slowly, slowly, we will be gently expressing gratitude by chanting the divine sound Om from our being. Om. Shanti. 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 Very deep, blissful Shanti. In every cell, there is Shanti. You can blissful Shanti everywhere. And slowly, slowly, very gently bring your both the hands in Namaste Mudra near your heart. Express your ultimate gratitude, thankfulness to your deity, to your desired Lord, whether Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, Shakti, whomsoever you have full belief and trust. Express deep prayers, profound gratitude to Adi Shankaracharya, to our gurus, to our masters, to everyone. And slowly, slowly, rub your palms and cover your face. Stay there for a few moments more and see the divine dimension within you. Beautiful dimension within you. Very good. And slowly, slowly rub your face and very gently, please come back. Now here we complete second chapter with little experiment of Tattva Bodha. Go through it more deep. Today, review it. Tomorrow again. Like these holidays. Holidays means you have to be with you, not outside. Holiday, holy, H-O-L-Y. In India, we have H-O-L-I, Holi, which is coming in the month of March, Festival of Colors. So holy means staying within yourself. Such beautiful moments we get when we go through these powerful scriptures which are explaining the gist, the essence of teachings of yoga and Vedanta. So all the best to everybody. Bahut acha. All the best and blessings to everybody. Hari Om. Enjoy your day. Om Shanti. Shanti.
Hari Om Guruji. Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om.